Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Yanni Flower Tarot, and today is, okay, I'm gonna keep this card out. Y'all see that? There you go. Today is September 2nd. Okay. And first of all, grand risings, rich risings, beautiful risings, everyone. Today is September 2nd, and I'm gonna pull 3 cards today, as I did yesterday, and we're going to see what the message is for today. Oh, Sun. Okay. Oh, 11th house. Okay. So I'm going to read the cards to you. I don't know if you can see them from the angle that you guys are at right now, but this is the Saturn card. It says wisdom, discipline, structure, time, responsibility, tests, ambition, difficulty, restraint, grounding, practicality, self-control, tradition, realism, container, bones, maturity, gravity, and scaffolding. So with Saturn, one of the first things that comes to my mind with Saturn is karma. So what goes around comes right back around. And I also think about that with the rings. Like, whatever you dish out is going to come back to you. And it might not be that exact same thing you did, but it's going to be that same exact degree, or sometimes even 10 times more, depending on what you did. And you can't even predict karma either, so you never really know. So it's always good to be mindful of the way you're living your life. Be very intentional with the way you're living your life. Make sure you're doing things with purpose and with the intention of love. If love is your heart's intention with everything you're doing, your karma is gonna be good. Like, you don't even gotta worry about it. Also with Saturn, like, you see discipline, structure, time management is a very big, needs to be a very big goal of ours as a collective, because time is really all we have, and you don't want time to be slipping away from you. Time is slipping away from me. Sorry. If you know that video, like this video. Anyways, but our time is precious, and we don't want to be wasting our time. And I don't mean wasting our time by like resting and stuff like that, because rest is a very valuable way to use your time, especially when you need it, and especially when you've been imbalanced in that aspect of your life. So create time to do all the things that you need to do, including rest. And when I say being productive and having discipline and having ambition and having structure, that's not out of balance, you know? Do that to a certain extent, but don't overwork yourself to the point where you're not living a balanced lifestyle in that manner. Okay. In regards to grounding, I would definitely suggest walking outside in the grass barefoot, putting a lot of plants in your environment, and also gardening, whether that's outside or, you know, just taking care of the plants that I just suggested you put inside of your house. The Sun card reads, essence, energy, self-awareness, life force, spirit, creativity, honor, masculinity, distinction, childishness, ego, individuality, solitude, expression, self-sufficiency, shine, heartbeat, and father. So in regards to like the structure and the systems of society, which Saturn also does have to deal with, self-sufficiency came out here. So what are ways that you can be self-sufficient away from the government, away from structure, you know? Like, how can you not be dependent on not even the government, but also outside sources, a job? What can you do? that can look like gardening, growing your own fruits and vegetables. I have just started with herbs. That could look like homeschooling your children, or knowing, or like even sending them to a school or a system or a network of whatever homeschools that you know exactly what your child is being taught, and you have a say in the curriculum of what your children is being taught, as opposed to, you know, them being taught a whitewashed version of history or whatever. What else today? Okay, I'm gonna move on to this card. The 11th house: friendship, group creativity, community, humanity, hope, tribe, festivals, discoveries, common goals, startups, rebellion, experimentation in the future. Okay, so the message today is definitely figure out what ways you can be self-sufficient, to where you can rebel against the traditions of society, to where you can create a future and experiment with a future that makes you feel creative, that doesn't suppress your creativity, that doesn't suppress your life force, that doesn't suppress your energy. You want something that's going to make your essence thrive. So, with that being said, manifest, write a lot of affirmations today that is going to attract your soul tribe, that's going to attract your deep friendships, long-lasting friendships, affirmations that's going to help you to build your community, affirmations that make you feel hopeful, affirmations that will make your new ideas come into fruition in the near future. Yeah, because this is 11th house ruled by Aquarius, and I am an Aquarius sun, and I have an Aquarius stellium. So it's like, think outside the box for this. Don't think based on, you know, what you've always, don't think based on tradition. Think outside the box, and what we could, as a society, as a community, what does our ideal future look like in regards to family style, community style, you know, work life, school life? What changes do we need, and how can we make those a reality? Okay, I think I'm gonna close out the message like that. And even, okay, one more thing. Even in your personal life, what changes do you need to be making? What changes in your structure and your discipline do you need? Because the things that you do on a daily basis will definitely affect your future. Your habits that you have today will affect your tomorrow, will affect your next week, your next month, your next year, your future. So assess those habits and those structures and those disciplines. Assess the way you use your time. Assess the way you assess the amount of self-control you have, and how can you discipline yourself in a manner that will help your future look the exact way you want it to look. Okay, I'm done. Ashe. And I hope everybody has a beautiful, beautiful day.